All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Harakah, Kodash, Barakathum. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and to our Akim across the globe, pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. I want to say Shalom. Sadai Nawa from the Great Millstone Camp of Columbus, with a walk and talk, basically going into how Esau weaponized the food. You know, ultimately, of course, we know all these things were laid out and preordained by Yahweh Shai because of our misdoings. Yes, we blame Esau. He's perpetuating the affliction. The affliction only came because we were disobedient to Yahweh Shai. And those curses have claimed into us. The judgments that the Lord has procured against us are 100% in effect. All right? And we're going to start with the food today. I forgot what the spirit, I was thinking about it yesterday, but Esau weaponized a lot of things, and one of the things he weaponized is the food, which brings us into a low vibration. It brings sickness, all right, brings the itis, but we're living in a time where nothing is real. Everything's artificial, everything's fake. There's no nutritional value, all right, in meals. Not now. Does President Biden and Trump eat the same food we eat? Absolutely not. All right. When it comes to the consumers, especially the consumers in the J community, we're getting the worst of the worst. All right. You have Moab, I believe it's Moab, who are extracting nutrients out of human feces and making food out of it. Here in America, they have a thing called 3D printing. Now, 3D printing allows the scientists to create food off a printer, and it's edible. But where's the nutritional value in that? And this is something that is going to be further or more and more implemented because the population of the world is growing. And they're trying to say that there's not enough food to feed everybody. So they have to resort into these measures of cloning, GMOs, 3D printing, all right, and going on, these what do you call them? These companies, called Beyond Meat, Beyond this, Beyond all that, which really means that they're not organic food, which means live, okay? And this is something that is troubling because it puts our people in a low vibration, makes them weak, makes them feeble, makes them sick, all right? And they're starting to, they're starting to look into other forms of sustenance, such as human meat, all right? They're already saying there's not enough cows. You got to get rid of the cows because of methane gas. So they're turning to plant-based food. And although I was confused, I know I'm rambling a little bit, but I'm gonna get to the scriptures. So I noticed a while ago, that plant-based foods does not mean plant-based. It means it was made in a plant as a processing plant. Cause I always thought of how you make meat from plants. They're two totally different organisms. But anyway, let's get to Ezekiel 4:16. It says, moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem. They shall eat bread by weight and with care. They shall drink water by measure with astonishment. All right, and when we were in the ancient world, we were selling our goods in the agora. Okay, we sold things according to measure and weight, which is nothing wrong with that. That's for your personal, that's your personal livelihood. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're giving people a fair deal. Okay, but Esau doesn't allow you to grow your own food, to harvest your own animals. Okay, to go to the local springs or to the local, not local, but to man-made or to the Most High made water sources to live off of. Okay, you have to have a fishing license to hunt or to fish. You have to have a hunting license to hunt. All right, you have to have all these special requirements just to in order to eat. In some cases, man, I know coming up as as a young man, child, my dad would stock the freezer in the summertime with fish, in the wintertime with deers, pheasants, and rabbits. All right, and that it sustained us, man, for a very long time. All right, to where when times was rough and it was tight around the house, but we always had some fish and some birds to eat. Okay, the point being is that Esau doesn't allow you to be self-sufficient. So therefore, he creates these companies and corporations, all right, for you to depend on for your sustenance. All right, and these corporations and companies are not as regulated and watched as you may think. We have OSHA, we have the FDA, and all these type of things, but they're not. They're in the pockets of the bankers. So they look over, or they turn the other cheek on business practices. All right, they turn the cheek on the manipulation of the labeling of the products. If you look at the products that are here in America, to the same products, and over there in England, you will see that England and most of the European countries, all right, have much less ingredients in the same products. And also some of the products that we consume here in America are illegal and banned in most countries. So think about that, and why is that, So moreover he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread of Jerusalem. They eat bread by weight, they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment. Especially now, where the prices of food is going up, and the amount of food that you get is going down. Okay, we all know about this water bottle craze, where plastic is really destroying the earth. I know there's over 10, I can name off my head now, 10 different water bottle companies. And you are drinking your water by measurement and with astonishment, because why are we paying for water when the world is covered in over 75% of water, man? You see, we should be able to go to the river, a clean river, fill our troughs up, all right, and not be concerned about BPAs, not be concerned about lead, all right, in our water, man. Okay, but Esau is taking this natural resources that we have, which is called earth, all right, and he has tainted it with his wickedness, with his science, all right, and now the people are sick. Let's get this. Ezekiel 4 and 13. Oh, yeah, I should have read up. It says, and the Lord said, even thus the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I would drive them, you know. And we are eating defiled bread, man. All right, our bread literally is made with bleach. Okay, we are eating food that has been processed, and you have turkey sausage being encased in skin, pork intestines. You see, we have all these $100 fancy words listed on the back of our ingredients of the food that we buy. You know, if you're eating chicken noodle soup, it should just be chicken and noodles in there. You know, not natural triglycerides, Salakia. Okay? You know, not benzamite or benzantine and red 40 and, you know, riboflavin. You see? All right, if you're eating a peanut butter cookie, the only ingredients in there should be peanut butter, all right, and whatever they make the cookies out of. I'm not a baker. All right, but we have grown accustomed to eating food that has no benefit. I'm not that old. You know, I'm old enough to remember that when my old man went to the store and bought us groceries and fruit, every single watermelon, and he picked out the best watermelon too. Every single watermelon that I ever ate as a child, I probably say up until 14 maybe, had seeds. A watermelon had seeds in it. The grapes had seeds. Okay, all the apples that I ate had seeds. Right, now I don't remember the bananas with seeds. Damn deers, boy, they'll kick your ass, man. You know, but I remember our oranges had seeds. You know, things like that. But now there are no seeds or nothing. You can't even take the seeds of the fruit and start your own garden, man. You know? So we're eating a bunch of poison, man. All right? Let's get that. Let's see. Go look in the other Bible. Is it poison? Damn. Let's see. I gotta get it, cause I'm not quite sure where it's at. Let me see if it's in here. So this bread will be Bible Shah. I really don't want to quote it. Let me see. Oh man. Yeah. Well, yeah, I want to say roughly paraphrase, but I don't want to go there. All right. Let's talk about eating poison and living. Man, I want to get this bothering me, man. Yeah. All right. Well, you know, we're gonna be eating bad food, man. All right. We're gonna be eating things that are supposed to be killing. Man, it's bugged out, man. I can't. All right. All right. So, talk about eating poison and living, man. All right. And we're eating things that are technically really killing us, man. They got cancer carcinogens, all right, in the bottles. You have um, pesticides in the food, all right, that can, with long-term use, create a bunch of health problems, man. Okay, and these things are not regulated nor banned, all right, by our government, man. Okay, because we're talking about care of his diet, man. It's really bothering me, man. The drink poison. Yeah, that's not easy. All right, let's get this though. Um, this is on Ciroc 37. It says Ciroc 37 and 30. It said for excess of meats bring of sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler. By surfeiting have many perished, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life. You know, you gotta have a balanced diet. You know, we have a what do you call it? They got the food tree or the food pyramid. Right, well, you're supposed to eat a balanced meal. You gotta have your meats, your veggies, man. Your greens. Okay, these things are doing their part. That's why it's good to have different colored greens and many different colors of fruits and vegetables that we eat. Each one plays a part in our dietary system. All right, which allows us to function on a much higher level, not just to be consumed with. I like meat, all right, but we have to incorporate various types um, of greens and fruit and vegetables in our diet, to help us be better. But Esau doesn't push that. He pushes um, uh, things that are grown in the lab, sprayed with pesticides, okay, imported from other countries where the regulations are not as strict. That's why you have these outbreaks of salmonella and E. coli, these recalls on water and peanuts and things like that. All right. Um, Care for a diet. It's about 30, and 25 it says, a cheerful and good heart will have care of his meat and diet. All right. So we probably be mindful of what we eating, man. All right. And we have to do a better job. You know, it's hard and it's very expensive to eat in a healthy manner. The majority of us, present party included, cannot afford to buy fresh vegetables and fruit, all right, like that every, especially the fruit. You try to get you a bunch of oranges and raspberries and to make you smooth, and it gets pretty expensive pretty quickly, man. All right, so we tend to substitute, we tend to skip out at times, depending on our budget, you know. But our thoughts should be trying to eat better. All right, because I'm a diabetic, and at times, things get a little out of whack. But for the most part, I'm okay. Through the spirit, y'all watch me outside because of my diet. My sugar used to be in the 300s, like regularly. My eyesight would go blurry. I was probably like 300 pounds. But doctor wanted to put me on insulin. I said, no, I already know what to do. Change my diet. Lost the weight. Eyes have been blurry in 9 years. Okay. I still have some effects of being a diabetic at times, but for the most part, man, my sugar is maintained. All right. And I'm relatively, decent. We're all sick in a way, but point being is that we have to be more proactive, all right, in choosing what to eat, when we eat. Elder Mama doesn't eat after like 8 o'clock, I think, And some of the things that Jake does, that helps, you should incorporate it, Because he saw weaponized food, man. I gotta let me try it one more time. I know through the spirit, I'm gonna find it later on too. God was in the New Testament. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah, I can't find it. I want to find it again. Look for it. All right, but with that, I'm going to say call all y'all between outside. They're on to Apostle Elevate Millstone. Till next time, Shalom.